Yo, what is up, dudes? Am I gonna spell his name wrong? Is it R-K-S? It's like that, right? I'm pretty sure it's like that. Oh my gosh, how brutal is this? Okay, if you just totally exit the video right now, I completely understand. No harm done. Yes, my voice is very bad right now just because I just woke up and I'm only 7 sips deep into my coffee. Wow. Okay, we're breaking down Liam Hendriks here. Closer of the year. There's one in particular piece. What? That's not the right saying. There's one piece in particular that we're going to spend majority of this video on, and that's his ability to accelerate his arm. So we talk about arm acceleration. I have a new Apple Pencil. We talk about arm acceleration, how do we improve arm speed, so on and so forth. Body is super adaptable to input. And when I look at input, I just mean like what are you feeding into your body? And with Hendriks, we're going to be looking at his arm acceleration. How does he accelerate his arm? Obviously, he's got a physical gift of arm speed, but he's able to leverage his arm with his body. So we look at arm acceleration by use of body acceleration. How's that for an E? Okay. Now, without further ado, we're going to look into it. Initial move for Liam Hendriks. Bigger guy. I don't know how tall he is, actually. I don't think he's that tall, right? But his initial move upon leg lift, as soon as he disconnects, watch his body get going. Now, both of these videos are going to be synced up, okay? I think they're synced up to ball release. So watch his body get going down the mound. He utilizes the mound to his benefit, meaning the mound, the slope is actually going to help aid in even more acceleration for the body than flat ground, right? So as soon as he lifts his leg, he's got this nice little preset stance here that sets him up for exactly what he wants to do as far as getting his body down the mound. Now, if his foot was right here, he would have to generate a little bit more from either across of the lead leg to down, or so on and so forth. But now that he's got his foot here, he can just pick up, and then as soon as he picks it up, he's already has momentum going down, right? So it's exactly what we see. He picks it up. Now he's going to coil and get going, right? So he's relying on total acceleration and not much driving straight down, right? So we talk about like accelerators and drivers. Hendriks is a prime example of what I look at in terms of an accelerator. Okay? Be sure to check out my website for more. You can go to the search engine, therobbieroshow.com/search. There'll probably be a link in the description, and then just type in accelerator. But now look at the posture we're in here upon descending from leg lift, right? So a lot of individuals, especially young guys, will generate their acceleration from the move of peak leg lift and down. We already see Hendriks has a good amount of acceleration because you can just see his overall positioning of his body. Okay, so we have this leg going forward, the slope to abide to. And I also want you to notice positioning of his entire trunk, hips, pelvis, and his head. Straight line, right? So now we're going to go down. That line does not change, even though this one keeps going, okay? So when we look at like the drive leg, well, he's not holding that back knee into external rotation or this back leg and the external rotation, you know, what the heck? Well, again, accelerators and drivers, man, that's not really his task as far as like holding that drive leg. So something that I'm really impressed with is his ability to accelerate down the mound, but trust and abide by that acceleration, even though I'm sure he's had moments where like he's thought that, you know, people have told him that his arm's dragging, you know, because it's late. The fine line of increasing your acceleration of your arm by use of almost tricking your body with that front foot anchoring down meaning if you can almost delay, this is more of an advanced move. So if you're a young kid watching this, this is maybe not applying to you, but if you're an older guy, that's basically trying to get one task, and that's velocity. I've seen a lot of guys, grind with this in terms of tricking their body, having their arm and having their hand to accelerate last minute, right? So we look at him, see how his hand's still down. Now it's going to initiate retraction here. That's a good picture right there. Okay, but I mean, he's 1 or 2 frames away from full front foot strike. So when you accelerate the body that much, now you're forcing your arm and hand to accelerate at a tremendous pace from this positioning into slot. Okay, so watch this move here. Boom, boom, right? So in 2 frames, he went from down to up. So he accelerated his arm, and now as he anchors down, everything's going to occur. Okay, so we also see extremely good hip rotation. This guy's going. And now you pull the string, not like a change up, but you pull the rotational rubber band, and then boom. I mean, just look at the force that he has into his front leg upon landing, right? If we look at this general posture again, and we look at that hip rotation, I mean, that's freaking impressive, dude. And that's exactly what his task is as an accelerator, is to get force into this lead leg. A lot of people, will go down and then be like, holy smokes, I'm going to be late because I'm moving at a faster rate. This is the whole conversation of like required stability to throw hard and be an accelerator. So a lot of people will be moving down the mound at a tremendous rate, and then they'll get that instant where their body says, no, shoot back, we're gonna be late. And then they'll shoot back, and then what you see upon landing, boom, is this trunk, right? So we see it right here in line with midline. Instead of that, you'll see it back here. So if the hips were here, everything's straight down, so you have like 50 and 50 still, rather than transferring all of that energy and force and acceleration into this lead leg. And now the job is to make sure we stabilize. Check that. Boom. And this is beautiful, right? So you almost see this front hip like shoot back. Trail leg stays long because it's distributed all of its energy. Trunk. Man, so many beautiful things. Late launch. Look at that amount of shoulder extension, right? Bringing his chest. This is a beautiful image too. Beautiful picture of like the glove side, right? The glove arm. Just check this out. So go get it, man. Go get it. Bring the trunk, bring your chest to that puppy, right? So that's also going to accelerate your trunk into rotation, and not only just trunk rotation, trunk flexion, which is going to accelerate your arm even more, or what I call acceleration of the hand, right? So go get that. See how he goes and gets it. He doesn't pull that in, stays in that same plane, and then boom, brings his trunk to it, brings that left boob to it. And now we get good layback here. So his layback is now going to be accelerated by even more trunk rotation and trunk flexion. Wham. Late launch. Lead leg block. Trail leg, hip extension. Beautiful. Arm decel. Yeah. Rotates around it. Oh, you're not in good fielding position, though. What the heck, man? What the heck? And then he's going to get fired up in this one. Oh, we don't see it. He gets fired up. All right. So, maybe you can take something from that. Maybe you can't. Ooh, hand rhythm. A little glove tap. Glove tap initiates descend. Good tongue. Air Jordan. Tongue out like Jordan. That's such a good move right there. Descending from peak leg lift and not defying gravity. That's the biggest piece. And then that line. So if we take this, that line is going to become that line. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, I would encourage you to check out that Accelerators and Drivers article. It's pretty good stuff. Personal identification system for setting yourself up for efficient mechanics based on your body. TheRobbieRoweShow.com. I'll include the links in the description. All right, guys. As always, subscribe or we're going to fight. And, yeah, Liam Hendriks, reliever of the year. Pretty good.